Imagine being stuck in another country, far from home during a global pandemic and a nationwide lockdown. Well, that's exactly what happened to a group of friends from all over the globe, right here on the couch beside me. 3 of them anyway. They stayed on through lockdown and all that's happened since, and they're still here today. Sometimes that would be exhausting and lonely, but they've been so overwhelmed with the manakitanga and the aroha they've received from the people of Aotearoa that they've decided to host a free event for families and a concert afterwards, also for free. Lady Six, Jess B, the Black Seeds, great music. All of it live, car stuff, Alex, which I'm going to ask you about because I know nothing about cars. Here to explain is Gabe Newell, Alex Riberas and Tegan Klein from We Love Aotearoa, the group organising this event. Kia ora, tēnā koutou katoa, buenos dias, welcome. It's so nice to have the 3 of you here. What the hell are you doing in New Zealand? Why are you still here? What happened? Tegan?
We came for a 10-day vacation back in March, and then the pandemic broke out globally. We had 48 hours to decide before New Zealand closed their border, and we decided to stay. So almost 5 months later now, here we are, and we're happy as ever.
Yeah, you look at the smile on your face.
Yeah.
And it's not just the smile, it's the sparkling eyes. And Alex, you're smiling too. So did you ever regret because Barcelona, what a great, great city where you're from. Did you ever regret the decision to stay? How's it been?
Well, it obviously was a bit hard in the beginning, but as Tegan said, we're just a group of friends from different parts of the world. And we were very grateful and lucky to be able to join this amazing team of 5 million people and to go through these amazingly tough times with such an amazing leadership. So, yes, it was tough missing the people from home, not such a big miss for Barcelona itself, but for the family members, for the friends.
Yeah, worrying about their safety.
Yeah. Exactly, yeah. But it's still very, very grateful and feeling extremely lucky to be here.
And I want to talk about the way you're displaying your gratitude, which is really lovely. But Gabe, what was lockdown like? Were you all together? What did you do?
Well, when we first got here, we had friends at Weta, and it gave us an opportunity to connect with new people, like the Rocket Labs company, 8360. We got to go to a blacksmith. And that was all stuff we'd originally planned. But because we had those connections, we've continued to connect with more people and discover more things about New Zealand. And that's made it very easy. The hardest part by far is being worried about friends and family who aren't in New Zealand.
And how are your friends and family? Because, you know, the States is doing it tough.
It's very different. You know, when we talk to people, certainly when I talk to people back in Seattle, it's a very strange time. It's very challenging. They're very isolated, right? They aren't able to go out and take advantage of the environment that New Zealand has created for itself and for visitors like us.
It's lovely, isn't it, that you were welcome here, and that speaks to something that you want to respond to, right? So tell us, Tegan, about what you're doing on August 15th. What's happening?
Yes,
well, it's two things happening, right?
2 things happening. It's a 2-part event. The whole title is We Love Aotearoa. The daytime is going to be a family fun day with a bunch of festivities, games, virtual reality experiences, everything of that sort for everybody to come down to the cloud and enjoy. And then from the evening on, it's 18 plus, and that's done in a music festival style. We have 2 stages with a pretty sick lineup. So.
Did you choose the lineup? Because it is pretty sick.
It was a group decision. Yeah.
Wow, you got to grips with Kiwi music pretty fast, didn't you? Because there's some banging artists on
Yeah, so that was our goal. We wanted to make it all local.
Yeah.
We wanted to celebrate Kiwi culture, right?
Yeah.
And we're still learning about it, so we're discovering along the way.
You're fast learners, you guys.
Yeah.
And Alex, tell us this is a beautiful bit. What do you do for a living, Alex?
Well, I'm a race car driver. So usually I race cars in the States. But ever since we came here, obviously we've been looking at other options to go do some racing, and I had the great opportunity of going down to Hampton Downs and sit next to the reigning drifting champion from New Zealand, Darren Kelly.
And you and Darren are going to be very much part of this affair, aren't you? Signing autographs,
absolutely.
Doing photos, talking about what you do.
The cars will be there.
The cars will be there.
We will be able to showcase the drift car. And if anybody is interested in race cars, or if anybody has any doubt about drifting, they're more than welcome to come to us and hang, just take some pictures, get inside the car. It's just going to be a good time for sure.
Yeah. It sounds wonderful. There's something for everyone at this. Gabe, look, you must spend your entire life explaining to people what you do, but you are a pretty remarkable man with a pretty remarkable career. Can you talk a bit to us about it? I was going to say video game developer, that just makes me sound old, doesn't it? Yeah, like videos. Yeah.
No, I work at a company that we make video games. Part of the reason I was in New Zealand is we just finished shipping a game, so I had some spare time. What do you want to know about video games?
Well, what do you do? I mean, you develop them, don't you? You're ground up. Yeah. You are the man.
So we build Steam, which is a platform that ourselves and other developers use. We build games like Half-Life and Counter-Strike and Dota. And we partner with tens of thousands of other game developers to build systems that they can use. It's a lot of fun to do.
Yeah, I bet.
But it's... it's my day job.
Yeah, and have you been able to continue doing your day job from New Zealand?
Yeah, there's no difference if you're in Seattle or if you're in New Zealand. Everybody's working remotely. Everybody's using the same set of tools, so I can work here pretty much as effectively as I would if I were home.
Well, thank you for your generosity, you three. I want to throw it open to the couch. Whoever wants to answer this question, what was it about New Zealand that you responded to? What was it that made you think, we want to do this? What happened?
For me, it's very much about the community spirit, right? This sense that everybody can come together and solve this super challenging problem and then be welcoming to us, essentially as COVID refugees. Mm-hmm. That to me has been an extraordinary, there's the natural beauty, there's all the fun stuff you can do, but it's the people that have really made our lives different.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is we want to show our gratitude for everything that's happened over the last 5 months here. So,
we have received an amazing hospitality, really, from New Zealand since day one. So we were always talking about in which way can we show our appreciation for such hospitality. And that's how we came up with the idea of...
Most people just make a batch of cheese scones, don't they? Like,
Exactly.
I've never come across anyone who says, let's put on a super big concert, shout everyone who wants to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so it
started as a bit of a joke at first, right? It was just in lockdown one night. We were like, we were
watching the films on the silo, and we said, we should have a band come out. And then everybody said, let's use this as an opportunity to do something more significant, right? To take the spirit that we see around us and try to channel that.
So we got a lot of bands and a lot more too.
And who made the calls? Who called Jess B? Did you deal with her agent? Who did that?
We're working with Fresh Concept.
Right.
We have Simon there, who's doing a great job helping us out and organizing all the artist contracts and stuff. So
it's also been fun that a number of other organizations have stepped in to join.
Yeah, we're partnered with Sustainable Coastlines too.
Yeah, which is a very meaningful thing to do.
Yeah, and we're hoping to it is a zero waste event. So we're trying to contribute the best we can to the environment and the people and just give something positive back in a way to reflect what we've received from New Zealand.
It's a lovely note to end on. Thank you, you three.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for being such lovely guests.
Thank you, New Zealand.
You're welcome anytime. Come back.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.